God, Twitch!
I feel like masturbating till my eyes pop out my skull. Then I'm drinking till my blood turns into wine. I'll crash my car into the river, drowning out my soul. With a gun in my hand in case I don't die.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Killjoy TV. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Twitch, everything that just happened with Twitch very recently. So, the meta on Twitch likes to change quite a bit. It's supposed to be for kids, essentially, to go watch people play video games. Nice little idea. I don't really care about Twitch too much. It's no secret. I've made this discussion pretty much every time some kind of scandal happens. I was the first one to call out Amaranth for, faking domestic abuse. I've called out Pokimane many times. Asmongold, used to love Asmongold. I never watched him, but I watched his YouTube videos. He is so full of his ass, it's just, you can't watch the man. He's unbearably difficult to watch now. He's just one of those entitled idiots. Like, they're all idiots, all of them. There's always some kind of problem with Twitch. It's always with Twitch. Every time. And as of now, we have a new meta. Once again, women ruin everything when it comes to this stuff. They like to invade all of these things and sell their ass and then talk about equality and misogyny and all this shit, but they literally do it to themselves. So I don't know. But basically, there's a new meta where you basically stand naked, cover up your nipples with tassels, and just cut, the video feed off to be like about right here, so you can see the bouncing and the boobs and everything like that. And it's just, Twitch is like, hey, this is fine. We're suffering because we just canceled out like our contracts for Korea. Was it South Korea or whatever? Like, they're not going to be like able to make money in South Korea anymore, or they're just going to turn Twitch off. I forgot what it is. I don't care. But basically, it's just ending everyone's career that did Twitch in South Korea. So the way they got to make money now is like, oh, women make money. Women have followings. Let's do this. Hey, if you're going to gamble on Twitch, you need to verify your age. But, god damn it, if you want to watch nudity and softcore porn, that's fine. So let's go ahead and get into this. Twitch artistic nudity policy rolled back days after it was introduced. Days. It was like literally 24 hours. It was like 18 hours or something. It wasn't even a full-ass day. You didn't even get one business day until somebody realized, like, holy shit, this is a terrible fucking idea. Upon reflection, we have decided that we went too far with this change. Upon reflection, you say? What did you reflect on? You got fucking demolished on Twitter. That's what happened. People lost their fucking shit on Twitter. And then you were like, oh! Twitch very quickly rolled back its recent updates to its sexual content policy. On December 15th, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy, I could have swore it was like through Amazon. I don't know how this shit works. Reverted some of its new rules, specifically the ones concerning artistic nudity on the platform. It was basically Pornhub without the hub. Artists initially excited about the policy told Polygon they're confused and disappointed by the rollback. Oh no, you can't groom a bunch of fucking 13-year-old boys and they're giving you money because you can't sell your fucking videos on OnlyFans without Twitch's help. Your videos are not good enough to be on Pornhub because no one's going to look and click on your butterface. So you got to sell your shit to 13-year-old boys knowing goddamn well that's who's watching you. Because I can't think of anybody in their 30s unironically watching Twitch for anything. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. But I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine somebody that's 40 years old watching Twitch to watch hot tub streamers. Unless they got like lotion in their hands and a box of tissues. So let's continue. Twitch originally updated its sexual content policy just days before on December 13th. This has been a wild week, dude. This has been a wild week. This update was seemingly in response to outcry over the topless meta, where streamers implied nudity by framing a camera such that they look topless, with the frame cutting off at the chest level above the nipple. Let's be clear, they were topless. They just had their nipples covered up, and they positioned the camera very intelligently. With the frame cutting off the chest above the nipple. Okay, I read that. Twitch clarified on December 13th that its original statement that it was okay as long as streamers did not engage in overtly sexual gestures. So, if that's the case, when are you going to ban every woman off your platform? Because that's pretty much all they do. Okay, I take it back. Not all of them, but the vast majority. Like, they'll stand up and you can see their ass and shit. They bend over and they're like, well, what's under my bed? I've seen clips of this on YouTube. It's everywhere. What do you mean? Twitch streamers and OnlyFans model Morgpie, who is, very obviously trying to compete with Amaranth, let's be fucking real, was banned by Twitch after one such stream, but she classified on X, formerly Twitter, just say Twitter, that she had been banned for off-screen boob clapping rather than the topless meta. It's the same shit. Like, well, let's not cherry pick, or let's not like try to disguise the conversation as to what this is. It was literally the same thing. Also on December 13, Twitch announced that art with a focus of fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculptured sexual body parts, regardless of gender, so either gender, like live nude figures drawings has now allowed on the platform. So I guess you could just draw dicks and shit and, you know, open books about pussy or something, I don't know. Still had to be labeled correctly under sexual themes, which would keep it off of Twitch's homepage for now, and couldn't contain fictionalized sexual acts or masturbation. Well, I mean, if you could be basically topless, who's to say you're not, like, you know, playing the piano, if you know what I mean. Artists were thrilled. Of course they were. On Twitch, one Twitch artist who goes by Fulu online, what the fuck, told Polygon that they were relieved when Twitch had initially expanded its sexual content policy for artists. Okay, so that's my thing. Like, people that call themselves content creators and artists, you're not. You sit there and upload videos, or you sit there and pretend to be slutty, and then you at the same time bitch about the patriarchy. Like, let's be 100% honest with ourselves here. As somebody like me, I hate when people can't take accountability for this shit, and women are like a big severe issue for that. And a lot of people just point fingers and say misogynist. It's not a misogynist. It's not an incel response. I hate when people say that too. It's just like, own up to your shit and quit playing the victim card. That's how I look at it. This terms of service change impact artists like me who have constantly felt that they had a shadow over them as they tried to create, not knowingly how far it is too far. It's in the TOS. Read the fucking TOS. What do you mean? Falalala Ding Dong said, when drawing a piece, usually you have to start with a nude base to understand how the clothing falls. Was that breaking TOS? Who knows? Read the TOS. That's all you gotta do. Because previously, the Twitch terms of service was not clear on what cases of nudity were actually a bannable offense. Just don't be fucking nude. It's for kids. This is for kids. This is a platform for children to watch gaming. If you want to sell your fucking OnlyFans, go beg for it on Twitter like everyone else, or go do Tumblr, or, you know, if you have enough money, do a fucking billboard. You know, people on the highway will see the billboard and be like, ooh? Like, you could do this. Like, why do you gotta invade platforms? Why is Facebook, Twitch, I'm assuming, what the hell is it called? I'm old. This is my boomer phase or whatever. You know, I've gotten old. I've lost touch with reality. TikTok, yes. TikTok, Instagram, it's all filled with tits and ass and booty and all that shit. So, like, why can't you do it there? Just quit doing it. This makes me feel really bad about being a father for a fucking female. Like, God. Hours after Falalala spoke to Polygon, the rules were reversed, with depictions of real or fictional nudity no longer permitted on Twitch regardless of the medium. In a follow-up conversation, Falalala said that they were disappointed to see the news. Artists are not taken seriously in many aspects in real life, or spaces in real life and online, they said. Artistic nudity is necessary to the creative process, but people immediately go right to sexualize and fetish. This ruins everything for everyone. This is like that meme where it's like Bruce Jenner killed somebody, and then he was like, oh, I didn't do that. Or Caitlyn Jenner was like, I didn't do that. That was Bruce. What kind of, like, fucking mental gymnastics? You better be athletic with all that mental gymnastic skills. That's all I'm saying. That is the most American lawyer speak I've ever seen. Clancy said in his December 15 post about the policy change that there were some streamers who broke the rules, and Twitch worked quickly to remove that content. No, you didn't. But there's also a lot of content that was within the rules that were still met with community concern. Several Twitch artists who spoke to Polygon reported being banned on December 14th despite following the rules. Gee, it's like Twitch doesn't know its own TOS or even enforce it properly unless you make in some real money. Once you make in the money, then it doesn't matter. I have been studying figure drawing for 15 years now and have been streaming art since 2018. Twitch artist Sam the Silky said, I was always a little frustrated I could never do studies on Twitch. but understood the respected the rule. No, you didn't. I was so excited to finally be able to sketch with no worries. Again, we know what this platform's for, so like, what are you trying to do? Sam Dasoki suggested it was a mass reporting campaign that led to these artists being banned. Good. Some of these streamers have already had their accounts reinstated, but with the problem or the prohibitive rules, I can't pronounce words today, I'm sorry, rules back in place, and it's more confusing than ever. Because it was never a thing that should have existed. This never should have been a thing. A lot of queer women art streamers were the ones mass reported, and the Twitch already having a history of stuff like this with hate raids, I'd like to see them continue to make this space safe for us. Sam Dasoki said. Just do it on OnlyFans. Just do it on OnlyFans. Like, holy shit. If I ever even went to Twitch in the first place, it's to see a new game that got released. I don't want to see a fucking nipple slap. I know that sounds incredibly homosexual to say. There's websites for that. There is a time and place for that. Not on this. Like, I hate what they've done to YouTube. YouTube has fallen so far from grace. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm sorry. It feels like the way this was handled goes against that, and friends of mine are totally avoiding drama, totally avoiding doing art streams for a while since they feel that this is going to bring hate raids up again. I'm not saying nobody needs to be deplatformed, but like, there needs to be a balance on this. Like, people need to like shut this shit down like immediately. The company is working on updates to the community guidelines, which will come in a few days. Twitch representative Elizabeth Busby provided the following statement to Polygon. We're reviewing recent enforcement decisions to make sure that users who have created content allowed under our prior update weren't improperly penalized. If you didn't have a bot doing this for you, you could probably do a better job, just saying. Where needed, we are overturning enforcements and removing them from the account's history. We recognize that although we didn't intend to enable some of the content created, yes you did, some users were attempting to follow the rules we've laid out. You know, I can only imagine your advertisement just like plummeting from this. To be clear, it says noted in our blog, some users created content that clearly violated that initial policy update. These enforcements won't be reserved. Busby added that the policy as originally written wasn't being interpreted, sorry, the way, take a drink every time I mispronounce, the way we've intended. She said, our teams worked quickly to make the necessary updates and changes, which we walked through in our blog. Community feedback has always played a role in that process. I mean, if you actually listen to community feedback, I'm sure your site would be doing a lot better than it currently is. I'm just saying, get mad at me, I don't care. The December 15th policy update also cited the possible impact of artificial intelligence. Oh no, we're gonna blame AI, huh? Upon reflection, we have decided that we went too far with this change. Clancy wrote in the post, digital depictions of nudity presented a unique challenge. AI can now be used to create realistic images. Oh, here we go, it's AI's fault. And it can be hard to distinguish between digital art and pornography. Or photography, I'm sorry. Same thing at this point. I can't believe we're blaming AI for this. This is the Terminator's fault. Clancy continued, while I wish we would have predicted this outcome, I don't know how you didn't, because we all did. Part of our job is to make adjustments that serve the community. I apologize for the confusion that this update has caused. No, you're not. You will never be sorry for this. But now the art community is more confused than ever. Just do art. Just do art with selling nudes. That's all you gotta do. Particularly over the whiplash from the very short amount of time between Twitch updating and then reverting its policies. On top of that, these artists are even more disappointed that people who push the boundaries of the rules spoiled it for everyone. As they should. Every one of these people that got upset about this and got, like, fucked over because of what a bunch of fucking slut women did, you should absolutely be upset about that. You should be very angry at them. I know Asmongold made a post on Twitch, or Twitter, and he called this a big W. Not the reversion of the rule, but the original, like, updated policy to allow it. He called it a W. Asmongold is, you know, I rip on the man quite a bit because that's really the only Twitch streamer I even try to remotely keep up with, and that's because we play the same game. The man has really lost reality senses. He doesn't know where the fuck he is. He's very much lost touch with people. I mean, it also makes sense that he would even say that because he's literally one of those people that paid, like, so much money to keep a hot Swedish girl as his girlfriend. and we all know in reality that there is absolutely no way this woman was even remotely touching his wee-wee or without, you know, receiving an extra little bonus in her bank account. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here, or if you want to keep up. I will be doing these a little bit more frequently. I find these fun. Let me know what you think of these, and I guess I will see everyone later. Have a good day. Goodbye.